Hey, what's up, everybody? Well, I woke up to some really bad news this morning. A good friend of mine's passed away, apparently, last Saturday, and I had no idea until this morning that it happened. I got something told me to check my messages on Facebook, and I got a message that asked me if I was going to go to my friend's funeral, and then I was like, "What? My friend's funeral?" So I asked this other friend of mine. So I'm like, "What's going on?" And apparently, my friend Manny, his name was Emmanuel, but we all called him Manny. He was at a party, and Manny was always the type of person that always likes to drink a lot and party. He's a big party boy. So he was at a party, and he left the party, and he was going home apparently, and he went on a train. And while he was waiting for the train in the train station, he fell on the train tracks, and he hit his head, and he hit his temple, and just died immediately from that. I'm just truly shocked and saddened by this, because he was only 24 years old, young guy, and he had his whole life ahead of him. And Manny was like an interesting guy. He was like so funny, like he was just naturally funny. He can make anyone laugh. He was always a guy that told all the jokes, and he used to have this ongoing joke with me about how he was gonna give me his boyfriend to help boosting me up. It was like funny shit like that. Like he would always laugh and joke around. Now he wasn't really out to his friends and his family, his mom and his sister. He was still in the closet, unfortunately. He lived this double life, and I was really trying hard to get him to come out. I try to help him out a lot. Try to be more confident in himself that he can do it, because he had enough friends that could support him. And if his other friends didn't like the real him, but he chose to be in the closet, and I always felt like, damn, he was so close to coming out, and being his true self, and it just didn't happen. I'm really sad by this. His funeral is tomorrow. Unfortunately, I can't go to it. I can't get out of work, but I'm just reading all the comments on his Facebook page and seeing all the comments that people are writing to him, and it's just wow. It's wow. I mean, he was trying so hard to get his life back in track, because he really was trying to go back to school, get a job and everything, and I was really trying to help him out with that, because he really wanted to do better with his life, because he made a lot of mistakes, but he was trying to redeem himself, and it's just really sad that his life was cut short like this, so senseless, and it pisses me off that you see your friend is drunk. How would you ever let him want to wander off by himself? Like when I go to parties and my friends are drunk or whatever, I'm not going to let them be by themselves. I'm not going to let them go home by themselves. I'm going to call a cab for them or something. And apparently this didn't happen. And this just sucks. The last time I spoke to Manny was last week, and it was sad because he had a really good friend from his childhood that had recently passed away. He went to his funeral, and he was really devastated by that. We was talking about it, and now here he is. He passed away himself now. And it's just weird how one day you're alive and the next day you're not. And it just goes to show you, man, you gotta live life to the fullest, but you also gotta be responsible. And that was the one thing with Manny. He just lacked responsibility. Drinking all the time, partying all the time. It comes with consequences, and unfortunately, he paid the ultimate price. But I don't want to remember him for the bad mistakes that he made. The guy was just a funny guy. It was hilarious. He made everybody laugh, and he was always the life of the party. And he was the kind of guy that he was also a good listener. You could always go and talk to him as well, so he could cheer you up. That's the kind of guy I always remember with Manny. And definitely, man, he was just a cool dude. And wherever he's at, I just hope he rests in peace. And my condolences go out to his sister and his mom. I know they must be really devastated. His boyfriend too. I mean, he really cared for his boyfriend a lot. They had a really crazy relationship, but he was madly in love with this guy, and I'm sure he's pretty devastated right now too. So I just wanted to just talk about this really fast before I get to work. But Manny, wherever you are, bro, rest in peace, my nigga. You were such a funny guy, and I always remember that about you. Rest in peace, bro.